Hey guys, welcome to my channel and my name is Gurjot. I hope you are doing well. So in some of my last videos, I have talked a lot about ECEA license, application process, guidelines. So basically a lot of information about the ECEA license. But do you know once you have your ECEA license, you are not really eligible to work in a childcare setting. To work in a childcare setting, you need not just your license, but also your first aid certificate and criminal record check. Both first aid and criminal record check are non-negotiable. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through all of that. So without any further delay, let's get started. Now, before we get into any details, we need to understand why these documents are important. As an ECEA or ECE, you will be working with young children. The government wants to make sure that first, you can respond to emergencies, and second, you are safe and eligible to work with vulnerable population. Even a perfect job application could stay on hold without first aid or criminal record check. So let's start with first aid. For early childhood education in British Columbia, not all first aid certificates are accepted. Your first aid program, your first aid certificate should fulfill the following criteria. Number one, the duration should be minimum 8 hours. Number two, it should include CPRC. CPRC is Comprehensive Canadian Standard covering emergency response for adults, children, and infants. Number three, include AED. AED is automatic external defibrillator, which is used in a life-threatening event when the heart is not beating effectively. It is used in combination with CPR to improve survival chances. Number four, it should be issued by a recognized provider. Some of the commonly accepted providers are St. John Ambulance, Canadian Red Cross, Life Saving Society, and Coast to Coast First Aid. Another important point to keep in mind is online only first aid is usually not accepted. There has to be an in-person component. Secondly, whenever you are applying for your job, make sure your first aid is valid. Do check the expiry date. So let's move on to criminal record check, also known as CRC. This is not a regular police check, but as an ECEA, as an ECE, you must complete a criminal record check for working with children and vulnerable adults. Criminal record check can be done in two ways. First is the most commonly used method, that is employer initiated criminal record check. Your employer or daycare will initiate criminal record check for you. You will receive a notification, most probably a payment link. Once the payment is done, it does take some time to create the report, and finally it is sent to your daycare. This criminal record check is done through BC CRRP, that is British Columbia Criminal Record Review Program. You cannot apply for this kind of a criminal record check by yourself. It has to be done by your employer. Next is your self-initiated criminal record check, which is done if the employer asks for it. Many employers do accept local criminal record check. In order to do that, you need to register on local police department website. All you would need is your government photo ID, your address proof, and third would be your purpose of criminal record check. That would be your employment, that is working with children. Self-initiated criminal record check can also be done through third-party agency. Criminal record check usually takes 1 to 3 weeks, irrespective of the fact it is self-initiated or employer-initiated. However, it might take longer due to miscellaneous reasons. Now let's quickly have a look at the charges for first aid and criminal record check. First aid usually costs around $100 plus taxes, plus you pay additional for the mask that you will be using for your first aid. It's a takeaway mask. Now moving on to criminal record check, if it is employer initiated criminal record check, you pay around $28 to $30, while for a self-initiated criminal record check, you pay around $50. I hope you found this video useful. If you found the video helpful, do hit like, share and subscribe to my channel. You can also hit the bell icon so you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. If you have any specific questions related to ECE licensing or teaching license in British Columbia, I do offer one-to-one guidance calls. Details are in the description below. So yeah, that was all about it. I'll see you soon in my next video. Till then, bye bye.